What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 410 back on a brand new WWE Champions video, and Stipulation tours are finally on the way. A beta has gone live, and some players have been blessed with the opportunity to go ahead and indulge in this upcoming format of content. As you can see, the Broski Merrick's Gaming. Please make sure to subscribe to his channel if you haven't already and to hit that bell icon to receive all future notifications. He has gone ahead and made a video, which I do have a link provided down within the description below to check out, that helps us get an idea and a feel for what is to come. And in my honest opinion, after watching this video, I do think, if done right, we are about to see some high-end, top-quality in-game content for the players and the community of WWE Champions. Whether you are free-to-play or pay-to-play, top-ranking or unranked or somewhere in the middle, this is definitely going to be a solid pastime. Now, time availability is something that I am curious to see because, of course, once the beta time is run out, obviously, we're going to have a set curriculum as to when these stipulation tours will be available. Now, when you think about it, when it comes to the week, we have our daily class tours, our deadmans, plus we have our MLC limited time tour grind, right? Plus we have blitzes. Then on the weekends, of course, we have our showdown throwdowns and our faction feud festivities, whether standard or flash series. So when it comes to this, I would like to see it be similar to how we do our class tours or our showdown on a normal weekly run of, available every single day. But of course, with how things are laid out at the moment, you'll get a couple free runs of these stipulation tours, and then after a certain point, it is going to cost you. Now, it is going to be levels to this ish. There are levels to this. Some content's going to feel like you're on normal. Other situations are going to be on hard, and then there's going to be some quite hellacious obstacles to come and objectives to be fulfilled. But it is possible. The one thing I do like about this, aside from the different types of formats of content, because it's, one stipulation tour could easily be a test of will. The other one could be a test of might. And another could be a test of your overall in-game IQ. So I like that each stipulation is appearing to have its own identity in a sense. In other words, there's literally going to be something for everybody here. We got all the flavors. As long as you like one, I think you're going to be good. But ultimately, you want to get a feel for every single one of them, because the more that you do, the more resources you're able to stockpile, and that's going to help out with your overall account and roster progression, because by doing these different types of tours, you're going to be rewarded a certain type of currency, and this currency can be used to help us get some resources that all of us have been longing for access in a much easier way compared to other routes than when, I didn't finish this high for this feud, or I didn't finish high enough for this showdown contest, so on and so forth, Now you're having a guaranteed way to get these resources that you need, but you just got to put in the work. So, going from gear bags for superstars, from common to rare, shards for superstars, different star rarities of tokens going all the way up to 4-star gold tokens, 5-star silver, 5-star gold tokens. People need those. And then to have a solidified shot, an opportunity at additional health packs, but also blitz tickets. This is going to be worth it for a lot of people to grind out. And again, there's going to be multiple stipulation tours. There's going to be multiple. So you definitely want to take the time to educate yourselves ahead of time. And that's why I'm going to say this too. Once you subscribe to the Broski Merrick's, you hit that bell icon, right? He's going to be doing a stream later. But this is the thing. I almost got distracted by the battery sign, but I'm going to say what I have to do and then I'm out, okay? When that stream goes live, he's going to be doing the stipulation tours. He's going to be in the beta. So this is an opportunity for you to meet some other great Champions players, pick brains of great minds within the community and learn about what is to come instead of being behind once it launches. And knowledge is power. That's how I got to where I got. Hanging out in streams for Lil C 24, Big Papa Brian, David Boy, Gearson, Buck 07, Benny, you name them. I was chilling in the streams. Whether I was talkative or not, I was just taking in the positive energy, the positive vibes, and learning everywhere I can. Because within those chats of those streams, there's a lot of good players, a lot of great players. You might not be in a faction with them or whatever, but you ask a question, people are going to answer, and that's the good thing about this community. Just as toxic as it can be just as helpful. So once you subscribe to the Broski Merrick's channel, be on the lookout because he is supposed to be doing a stream with the beta for the Stipulation Tours, and that's going to be a great way for you to learn the ins and outs here. Because one of the cool things that I liked is the way that you have to use different champions for what are known as enforcer slots, which leads me to believe that we will ultimately, possibly, get a 5th slot in the entourage. 2 trainers, 2 coaches, and an additional 5th slot. Whether that's managers or not, like Sensational Sherry or Paul Heyman, that's to be decided. But at the end of the day, though, it does look cool having like these enforcers, these different champions that help give you these different benefits and boosts. And another cool thing I look forward to seeing is if perks are going to play a role in Stipulation Tours. Are Stipulation Tours going to be straight cold turkey? Like, perks cannot work here. They do not work here at all. It's like genuinely trainer, coach, champion, enforcer setup for whichever tour stipulation you're doing. That's it. No perks. I am intrigued to see if that plays a role here, because that'll be fascinating. Everyone who's always so gung-ho about perk this, perk that, maxed out this, maxed out that, and then it's like, oh snap, I can't, my perks don't count here. It's me just getting the job done. So I do like that too. And another cool thing that I also am intrigued to see also is how people are going to go about stuff. Like when you think about content creators, right? Streams are normally for blitzes, showdowns, faction feuds, maybe here and there a little wrap up for like MLC content, right? But aside from that, I would like to see this is going to sprout some new content for stipulations, because again, it's going to be different types. So it means everyone's going to have their preference. Ultimately, you want to get good at all of them so you can capitalize, right? But I want to see that kind of content come in for not just myself, but others within the community. See who prefers what, how people go about things. Because this is definitely going to be some new content where you just can't 1 or 2 turn everything. You can't bring Keith Lee to do over, 1 million damage on everything. You can't have Socko bleeding people to death on certain things. You can't have Hulk Hogan running wild. You're going to have to play it smart with your combinations of units and champions. So I am looking forward to seeing how everyone is able to conquer this, because again, it makes an equal level playing field for a lot of people. Now, another thing that I will say before I get out of here, as excited as I am about this new content coming, I do pray that we get a fresh start here. 4 years of WWE champions now. Okay, we're in the midst of the 4-year anniversary, right? Each year, we've gotten more and more issues, bugs, glitches, etc. If they are really serious about this new content, because you gotta think it's multiple facets of content here. It's not just 1 or 2. It's a couple. It's like a dirty dozen of content when it comes to these stipulation tours, right? I would have liked to see a fresh start. I like to see them get rid of all the problems, all the bugs, and all the glitches, and start anew to the point that if anything happens, no matter how big or minuscule, their team in a good world, right, in a righteous place, would hop on, put the game down for a few hours or so, fix all the issues, boom, put it back up, send us compensation, in-game message, call it a day, enjoy your day. Just stay on top of problems instead of letting them stack up. That's just me. That's just me personally. But on one side, it's a double-edged sword. Yes, we are finally getting new content, because that's what a lot of us have been wanting. We're tired of the same old, song and dance. because we're used to it now. We're like drones now. So this does switch things up. But on the other side, you also want to think about this too. Not only is it a win for us, it's a win for champions. How? Because now they can also introduce Stipulation Tour themed superstars. Superstars that are truly going to be top tier units, whether enforcer wise, trainer coaching wise, or just overall playability, right? This is a new way to make that mark in their way of business, because you got to think, when it comes to champions, power creep is real. It's basically like each unit that comes out is more powerful, better than the next one, and the next one, and the next one, right? So it's hard to have a definitive, hey, he or she's the best blitzer. He or she's the best feuder. He or she's the best showdown. You got people that are always in the talks, because again, you got to think, you got 6 classes, then you got the error categories, then you got the subcategories. So it becomes this whole shtick of like, you never really know who's the top unit. And then by the time you figure it out, oh, they introduce another one. Then we got to throw them in the conversation. With stipulation tours now, because there's so many different types, and there's going to be so many different types of objectives that need to be fulfilled and completed, depending on how your chosen champion, your chosen one, and his or her clique's going to be when it comes into enforcers, they very well might start introducing characters that help out with those different types of stipulations. Easily could. They could easily do it. I wouldn't put it past them. I could easily see them having champions now having like their normal trainer and coaching abilities, and then having stipulation tour only coaching abilities. I could easily see this happening, and champions would do it. So don't be surprised if they do. But nonetheless, though, that's the video. Y'all let me know your thoughts about the beta being live. Were you able to partake? Are you able to partake? When it comes to these stipulation tours, are you excited? I know that we were hyping it up last year when we finally heard about it and we saw the different types we were going to get. Then it fell silent, but now, boom, 4-year anniversary. Whether that means we're getting stipulation tours in February, I hope not. Too soon. Do the beta. Fix the issues that are marked and listed, and then drop them when the time is right, when everything's right. Don't rush it. Never rush. You never want to rush a masterpiece, because you might miss your blessing on that. But nonetheless, I'm going to have the link provided down below to the Broski Merrick's channel and this video. If you haven't subscribed to him yet, please do so. And remember to hit that bell icon to receive all future notifications, because he will be going live for a stream that will be about the beta and the stipulation tours. So pick brains, sit back, listen, learn. I watch streams from all the YouTubers whenever I can, whether on YouTube or Twitch. It helps out a lot when you're grinding out different content and champions. So it never hurts to just stop through, say what's up, leave a like, show your support, and bounce, or just sit back and listen to everything that you hear and just observe where you can. So with that being said, y'all, knowledge is forever power. Hey, yo, bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love always and forevermore to each and every single one of you and my beloved #champions fam. Stipulation tours, I can't say it enough. I'm hyped for this. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0. And until next time, let's chop it up within the comments below. Support the Broski Merricks. Be on the lookout for that stream. Be on the lookout for any content creators or champions who might be doing streams. Sit in, watch, learn, educate, spread the wealth, share the wisdom, and move on to have a brighter day. Stay tuned. Peace!